party.
There was one day she stole my 1,000 naira. That one I didn't even know my money was missing. I just came back from prep. I didn't even know my money was missing. And as I was just coming into the hostel, she just rushed me. Hey, yeah, what happened to you? Hey, yeah, they stole your 1,000. I'm sorry, yeah, sorry.
How did you know?
I was like, eh? Maybe she said it. I look at her. I said, I didn't tell you they stole my money. That next night, I was so scared to sleep. Like when I finally slept at night, just for me to turn, I said I could not turn. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, the Ada Ezekweli channel. So from the title of this video, you can see that we're going to be talking about our boarding school experience. Yeah, I have my sister and my brother here, and we're going to be giving you guys the juice on how it was for us. Well, we have graduated from secondary school, but my brother is still in secondary school, that's in high school. So we're going to be talking about it. Watch to the end. Please watch to the end. If you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Please give the video a like, a thumbs up if you like it, and do leave a comment. So you might be wondering, what's this thing like? What's this thing I'm putting on? So this was my secondary school graduation sash. I was part of 2016 set in my secondary school. So during the ceremony, we're giving this sash. Everybody's giving it. So I just decided to wear it to give it a little bit spice or anything you want to call it. So let's just get straight into the video. So I'll let my siblings to introduce themselves.
I've been here before now.
Yeah, just introduce yourself for first time watchers.
My name is Chioma. I'm Ada's sister.
Okay, are you?
My name is Ayo. I'm Ada's brother.
Yeah, okay, that's it. So if in case you like this thing, just leave it in the comment section. In case you just what you think about it. If it's cute, it's kind of cute to me and I like it. That's why I'm not throwing it away. So if I'm going to be throwing the questions at the both of them, and I'll also be answering and be contributing to it. So the first question, how old were you when you got into boarding school, and did you cry on your first day?
What if I don't say my age?
Like, how old were you when you got into, okay, can skip it.
But I entered boarding school I think I turned 10, so like few months, 2 months after my birthday, I went to boarding house. Man, I did not cry, because I had no reason to cry. So.
Okay, how about you?
I was 11 when I entered boarding school, and I don't think I cried.
Okay, so me, the first day I got into boarding school, I didn't cry. It was later my mom told me that she expected me to cry, that she was surprised I didn't cry. Me, I was just happy to leave the house. Tears was the last thing on my mind, honestly. Tears was the last thing on my mind. I was so happy and excited to just attend boarding school. So, how was your first week like? Like adapting to the food, the routine, and everything. How was the first week in boarding school like?
It was very interesting.
Okay, what made it interesting to you?
Well, because everything was very new, the new schedule, everything was just so new to me. It took me a little bit of time to adjust, but I later got it.
But your first week was okay?
First week was okay.
Okay, how about you, Choma?
Yeah,
I want side to you. How was your first week?
my first week was okay. The only thing was I had to wake up early, like really, really early, and I wasn't used to that.
Like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
When did you wake up?
Yeah, 5 a.m.
Wake up at 5 a.m.
But that aside, every other thing felt normal. I think I was already expecting it. I knew what to expect, so it wasn't such a big deal.
Okay, so for me, my first week in boarding school, we resume on a Sunday. So that Monday, when I went to the dining hall and I saw they were serving us yam and stew, honestly, I didn't find it funny. 2 big sizes of yam and stew. Because when I'm just eating yam and maybe egg sauce or geisha sauce or something, so that first day I was a bit sad. Like for someone who wasn't sad on the initial day, I was a bit sad. But during the first week, yeah, the next day I was a bit sad. And besides, they shared work, they distributed work, hostel chores and everything. But I guess my first week was just normal as expected. Getting to know new people. So what JJC errand did you run? Like I've heard of some errands. Some people call it Akoti Joko. Some people say journey of no return, where seniors will keep sending you from one person to the other. So did you experience any JJC errand?
I was a loved junior, so I didn't.
How about you?
Yeah, I was sent on errands, so I was sent that journey of no return. I was being sent from one senior to another like 6 times.
Well,
Before
And
one
you
of my
went the 6
before one of my
times.
friends told me that I should just go and sit down.
when I was in first year, I say first year, when I was in GS1, a senior sent me on that journey of no return. But when she sent me, she just told me that the person will know what I want to collect. So when she sent me to senior A to senior B, I went. When senior B now told me to go to senior C, I was like, what's this? What's special in this thing? So when I went to senior C and senior C now told me to go to senior D, I just went to go and sit down. I remember that day I went to the sick bay, so I just sat down there for like 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I just went to my hostel and said I didn't see the person. It was when I came back, my side one trainer told me that did I go? And I told her that I begged this person said to go to this person. I went to go and sit down. What have strength to be walking up and down? That's when they now told me that it was actually a prank, something like that.
Yeah.
Me, just laziness that
You're going to like whine you from one place to the other.
I'm telling you, that was just it. So what boarding school mates did you experience? By meet, I'm talking about all these like Lady Coin Coin, Bush Baby, all this type of thing. Did you experience any of those
Like
things?
actually hear the coin.
Yes, or any crazy thing people talk about?
Go for Weebats. I not saying I only heard you go. I never
I had a meet though, like in my school. There's one statue of a fish that will be on the road that you used to thumb. The myth was that if the fish ever fell down, that the school would flood.
Like everywhere will be flooded.
Like everywhere will be flooded with water. They said that one Babala used to live in the school before. One kind of stupid story.
But that was
I heard that
inside
He lived inside the school before and when he was going, because like government forced him out. In that place they cost on the fish. So entire the thing fall.
Yeah, that's actually funny.
School flood. Entire school flood. And people actually took it serious when I came. So that, but when around that SS1, the thing now finally fell down in the night, like rain scattered this thing into like 3.
And your school did not flood.
The only thing happened that when we used to play was only hard water for that day.
So people were
That's
so
because
scared.
of the rain now.
Because of the rain, so everybody
Well,
just know
that
what was
fish thing
happening.
reminded me of that time in school, because we went to I and my sister and I, we attended the same secondary school. So there was this tree in the boarding school, that
Mango tree and
yeah,
outside.
bats are always on that tree. I don't know why.
Like
Bats,
that witches live like
bats are there are so many bats on that tree. I don't understand why. So people believe that witches are on that tree because we see bats as evil creatures.
But the day they wanted to cut it down, they didn't cut it down initially. Like they tried everything.
Yeah,
With
the
all
tree,
this,
the tree is a very
cut
old
down.
tree now. So we believe bats and witches lived inside that tree because the tree was so old and it has so many bats. Like
I think it was a mango tree.
Like why? And another thing
But eventually it broke.
Another thing that's not a myth but like happened in the school is that where our boarding school was, it was in a city. So from I remember when I was in GS1, GS2, from my hostel you can see the other street, like you can see over the fence. So there's this T junction, and we schooled in Lagos. There's this T junction. I'm very serious. People used to come and drop sacrifice there.
They actually do.
It's not a joke. Like we have actually seen people. Just that when you see them, you quickly close your eye and see back.
See no evil. Hear no evil.
I'm telling you, they will come and like people legit come and drop sacrifice at that T junction at least every week. And it's so funny because people live there. So I wonder how people you just come and drop sacrifice in the middle of the road where everybody can be looking at you from their window.
That's a piece of
Yeah, so that was not a myth though, because that one really happens on a steady. That sacrifice thing, people always drop sacrifices there. So, what events or punishments made you cry? Like, what did you experience in school that you were like, I hate this school, this is it, I hate this school? Start.
I never really had any, but just one that never really got me frustrated was like during water scarcity times. So this thing was like I just help her wash her school white. And being the nice person I was, I agreed to wash it. Then I kept the clothes in my bucket with my own clothes, and I went to eat. I think it was time for food. And I came back, all of a sudden, only her one white was missing from the bucket. Where will I find her clothes from? And she was like being so mean, always shouting at me, trying to punish me, but it wasn't my fault. And eventually it turned out that one of her friends took it from my bucket. Like she sent someone to come and pick it, but she forgot. But she didn't punish me like that to shower because
That's so bad.
yeah, she was just annoying.
My worst punishment is that I was a prefect in JS3. One Saturday like this, like someone stole something in our hostel. So our house now was asking who stole it. When nobody agreed to talk, he now asked all the prefects to come out. He now specially punished all of us. Like he asked us to lie down. He now raised our legs up, the bare of our legs up. He now poured water on it. That now flogged our legs that morning, like on a Saturday morning.
But those can actually sound annoying when they punish like prefects, especially. Like, I'm a prefect, and so what? Do I have
They
inner
just
eyes?
be in control of
Do I have
everything.
inner eyes? Let's say everything.
Another thing, my own worst experience, well, I don't know if it's a worst experience, but there was one time when I was a junior, they would be telling us to like ride Okada. You know, you bend down this Okada thing. You ride Okada to the locker. So it's very, very annoying because you just be riding Okada for almost an hour. Like, it used to be so annoying. And at times, some seniors will not even let you ride Okada during the day. It's after light out. They will not say, so instead of you to be sleeping, you'll be busy riding Okada. And the next morning, your legs, like, your thighs will be paining you.
They've actually given me that punishment before. That punishment is
badly. Like, it's like, I found it really, really annoying, to be honest. Because I was like, these things are very unnecessary. And at times, maybe a senior is having, like, it's beefing another senior. So instead of you to just settle your differences, you now start having the punishment of your anger. Like, how does it concern
us? It's basically abuse of power.
It's abuse of power because you know that one innocent, but you just want to punish us because you're angry. It didn't make any sense. So that was just it. So what was your worst? Okay, I think I mentioned that.
Yeah,
What's your best boarding house memory?
Answer first. Why don't you want to answer?
I can't even piece it out, to be honest.
So my best boarding house memory, to me, I started living life in boarding house when I entered SS2. I've always been like, when I got into GS2, or let me just say GS3, life became so much easier for me in boarding school. But when I got to SS2, I believe I started living life when I got into SS2 because we're now the ones in charge of food. Seriously, we're the ones in charge of food. And then I became a house prefect. So, like, I was basically living my best life, honestly. I would just go to my hostel children, I call them my hostel children. My hostel children were so nice, like, they don't need to stress me, they always do their work, I don't need to shout, they were just so wonderful and so perfect for me. And it was that food though, because then maybe if I take food, maybe when I was in junior school, I'll just take food and one fish. But when I got into SS2, you can call it misuse of power, whatever, anything you want to call it. When I got into SS2, it was so good that my friend and I would take like 3 fish. There was even one time we took a complete fish, like just take the head, the middle, arrange it to one full fish, eat it with the amala, eat it with the rice. You can take 4 meats, you can take anything you want. So I just basically enjoyed our life. And then I don't have to go for assembly because I was always in my hostel. So I can sleep till 6 o'clock. My hostel people, they will arrange the hostel. And then they liked me, so they won't be like, Sina, what are you going to eat this morning? They will give me milk, give me cornflakes. I'll just be eating, lie down, do my work. When they are done and they go for assembly, I'll just sleep in the hostel till assembly is over. Like, I was just enjoying myself, to be very honest. Like, I was always looking forward to going to school because school was so, in fact, school was just so wonderful for me. That's just it. So, Yunko,
Like my best one.
yeah, your best memory
For me, right from GS1, but now it was like very easy for me. I was a very lovable junior. So me, I did not suffer at all. Saturday, they buy food from White House, they give me to eat. It's like food for me, school for me was like not bad at all. I enjoyed every part. But I think the best times for me should have been, I don't know, maybe when we started staying like class by class in hostels. Because then it was just your mates, you know. Everybody just minds their own business and everything goes by smoothly.
Yeah, and in my secondary school, when you get to SS2, we move to the seniors hostel. And that senior hostel is just perfect. 8 in a room. The room is tiled. We have our personal bedroom and toilet. Like, we have our own fan. Like, it's just basically living in your own mini self-contained. Because there's a bedroom. We have a walk-in. Like, everything in seniors hostel works very well. Our shower was always running. So we basically, I know then we were on low cost. We basically have our bath.
Our hair now.
Yeah, but me, I was still on low cost too. So we basically have our bath running, like shower. The bedroom was always clean because it was our personal bedroom at times. So we always cleaned it. You know, we had our own. Did we have a mirror in the bedroom?
Yeah, like
we had a mirror. We had our own wash hand basin. Like we even had a space. We had a space close to the window where we can just sit in the evening and gist. We had our own locker. Like senior hostel was, and we had running water. Like water runs in senior hostel 24/7, and they always turn on the gen. So our boarding school was just home away from home, and food was our school food. Before I used to think our school food was bad till I saw other people boarding school food. Like our school that you can take 2
Okay,
minutes to
my
fish.
school food. My school food. You can use that as an example.
Oh, we attend different schools.
You can use my school as an example.
We are not saying the names of our school.
It's so annoying. My school food.
We attended missionary school, and so a missionary school they take care of you very well. Well,
It depends.
It depends on your missionary school. Though. I know we're all girls, so they practically treat us like eggs. Though they used to flog, but me, I used to get flogged that way.
Because she used to dodge.
Yeah, there was one time, now talking about school scandals, there was this time when I was in SS3. So we're on the assembly ground, and then, I don't know, our counselor said something, or our chaplain, I don't know, somebody said something that was funny. Then everybody, but the thing is that when she said it, we're not even listening to what she was saying. So we didn't even know she said something funny. Someone just cracked a joke and everybody started laughing. But coincidentally, the thing rhymed with the time she said that thing. So she thought we were laughing at her. In fact, so when she told us to kneel down, we were now wondering, what did we do? Till I said, Susan not telling us that she said something and people were not laughing. Hey. So, just like Joko, she told all of us to lie down on the grass, on the field. And she told the teacher to come and flog us 10 stroke. Lying down, like, are we animals? Did we steal? Why are you flogging us 10 stroke, lying down on the grass? To be honest with me, I ran away because I just couldn't imagine getting flogged 10 stroke of pain that early morning. Or more, when I ran away, I ran to the incinerator because I just came for assembly, may not be like I no come. And I come and chop 10 stroke. Like, I think I would just kneel down and you flog me. Okay, I would lie down flat. What is it now? What did I do? I ran away. When I finally came back, my classmates were so angry. Hey! They were doing fire and brimstone on top of my head. That they'll report me. This one, that one. The person that now finally mustered courage to go and report me. Immediately she talked to the teacher. She told her to shut up and start flogging her on the spot. So everybody just kept quiet. That's why I escaped that though. She was in my dad called us mass punishment. Why are you punishing me? Something I don't do. Please, everybody should stay on their own. So with school scandal, we used to that happened.
When we're in SS3 that time, so in the hall, and I think we're almost done with work or NEPO or something, so we're supposed to go home that day or the next day, like depends on your choice. So there's a particular girl in my set there. Her sister came to pick up. Her sister was fat, but not too fat. Her sister came to pick her up. She now came to the hall, like she was like very, very rude, no jokes or anything. And the principal was talking. She now said something like, "Please, I should get out of the hall. That she doesn't have time for all this nonsense." So she now dragged the girl. Principal was like, how would she do that kind of thing? She now sent a teacher, like our exam coordinator, to go and like call them back. So the man now went like jejely on his own. He was trying to like reason with the girl. He was like holding cane, just like the tap sound on their leg. The girl wired the man slap her. She slapped him to the floor. She tore like 2 buttons of his shirt.
A teacher.
Another teacher came to separate them. She pushed the woman on the floor. Like she beat like 4 teachers that day. It was really mad. She even pulled off her wig like original craze in school. That everything was mad though.
There was one time too when I was in SS3 that after that WAEC time. No, not that one. We came to dye your hair. We had some funny names. Roll up your socks.
Roll up your socks.
Anyway, that time we're done with our WAEC, so we came to do thumb printing for our NECO exam. You go and thumb print and capture that type of thing. So that day was cultural day. So the first time I'm like, okay, let's wear danshiki. Let's wear danshiki for cultural day. Since after all, like we just came to school for thumb print now. It's not like we came as students or we're not on school uniform. So after the thumb print now, everybody came to school with dashiki. We're to go to Leisure Mall at Surulere. Because our school was at Yaba, we're supposed to go to Leisure Mall at Surulere. So, funny, we didn't expect it to be anything serious. We just took pictures and then we left. We were so crowded at Surulere that day. In fact, they almost chased us out of the mall. Just for us to come back, just for us to come back to school and start hearing rumors that somebody went to go and tell our principal that, because we were I cannot forget our number. We're 75 that went to Leisure Mall that day. And that day when we went to Leisure Mall, when I was in SS3, I had a group chat. Like I had a group chat that I managed to bring people from different schools to the group chat. Thinking of it now, I don't even know how I did it, but I know I did it. I was able to get people from different schools into our group chat, and till today I'm friends with like most of them. I got some people from this school, from No, I not get anybody from Kenya, but I got from St. Gregory. I got from CMS Grammar School. I got from. I get anybody from St. Finbar's. Actually, I got people from different secondary schools around us, our fellow first generational schools, and I kept them in the group chat. So the group chat was really nice. But one thing I didn't know during the holiday was that the group chat got really popular among my sets, but I didn't even know that it was so popular till people that are doing stuff to start telling me, please can you add me to your group chat? I heard it's interesting. So I was not like, wow, so this group chat is really good, like for people to go and be gisting people and they're like, please come and add me, come and add me. So after chatting for like a term, I was not like, okay, since we're done with our work, let's finally get to meet each other, let's see each other's faces. So I just organized a get together for my group chat people at Leisure Mall. But unknown to me that everybody wanted to go to Leisure Mall that same day. So when I and my group chat people went to Leisure Mall that day, everybody else was in Leisure Mall. So I don't know when to tell our principal that 75 of us entered somebody's jeep to Leisure Mall. Like, I don't know how 75 people will enter one jeep to Leisure Mall. I don't know that we sat on top of the jeep or we took under or we held it like conductors. Like, I didn't even understand. The rumor didn't even make any sense. The person went to go and tell, because someone was having a birthday party at Leisure Mall. So someone went to go and tell our principal that the girl had a boyfriend that has jeep and he came to school and 75 of us entered into his jeep as per his trailer now. No, it was Santo's baby. As if we were cows that were on trailer. So when we came back from school, you know, during the holiday now, we did not come back. When we came back from an eco exam, they flogged us. I remember I was number 8 on that list. I didn't even bother running because I know that there's no way they can forget my name in that list.
They flog you, they tick your name.
They flog you, they tick your name. I can't remember how many they flogged us, maybe 4 or 6. They flog you, normally I think it's 4 if you are prepared 6. And they flog you, they tick your name because they say we went for a birthday party on top of somebody's jeep. Can you just imagine? So some of those crazy, and some things I don't want to talk for reasons unknown. If you're my school, you grab. So, if you're my school, you grab. So how do you deal with thieves and like evil seniors? Thieves. Let me start with my thief story. When I was in GS1, I had a side bunkmate. Let me not call her name, because I know now she'll be a big girl, she'll be a slave mama, she'll be enjoying her life. So let me not just call her name.
She knows herself.
If you want to do
you can say in the eye.
So when I was in GS1, I had a side bunkmate. Let me just call her side bunkmate. So this girl, oh my god, this girl I just didn't understand. At some point, I started to think she had kleptomania or something, because she started to steal things she had. Like, just she don't be stealing irrelevant things she doesn't need. First of all, she stole my bottle of chin chin. She stole my mommy bought a bottle of chin chin too from Shop Direct. She stole my bottle of chin chin. I think that was not enough. The thing was that I knew she was the one stealing this thing, but I didn't have any evidence.
Don't have any evidence.
I don't
so
have any.
annoying.
It's so annoying because I don't have any evidence. So they'll be like, on what ground am I suspecting?
But everybody knows.
Everybody knows, but you don't have any evidence. And when you talk one, they'll start crying. They'll not start acting like the victim. You do not be as if you are the wicked, stone-hearted person that likes accusing people anyhow. All those people, they just know how to flip the script. So she stole my chin chin. Okay, I just say, okay, maybe she's hungry. She then stole my Milo refill, and she stole it from my box. When she stole it, I told her that I don't know. And when she steal, she come and start gumming to you and start doing this thing.
It's sympathy.
There was one day she stole my 1,000 naira. That one I didn't even know my money was missing. I just came back from prep. I didn't even know my money was missing. And as I was just coming into the hostel, she just rushed me. Hey, yeah, that what happened to you? Hey, yeah, they stole your 1,000. Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry.
How do you know?
I was like, eh? Maybe she said it. I look at her. I said, I didn't tell you they stole my money. You didn't tell me. Eh, okay. Oh, sorry. You told me. I said I didn't tell you. I went to my bed. I saw I went to my bed. Like, I can just, this video might just have a part 2 because these gist are just so long.
On top of what?
It might. Anyway, let's see how it goes. So I got to my bed and I saw that my bag, like they had scattered my bag and my purse was open and my 1,000 was missing.
Heartbreak.
I looked at her. I said, where is my money? She said, me. I didn't take your money. Don't that came place. I said, which one you came to tell me sorry? Did I know my money was missing? Before prep, I saw this money. Now I think like it came and you even knew the exact amount. Where is my money, you this girl? She started crying.
Now do you know the exact amount?
How did you know the exact amount? She started crying.
Yourself.
That everybody is wicked to her. Me aside from Queen, I'm still wicked to her. that she thought I was 9. Which one she thought I was 9? I was just looking at like this girl, like about that tire me, honestly. Another thing she used to do for me that time was that there was one time it was raining season, so and she bed wets. And now in bed wets, your bed will be wet, your blanket, everything will be wet. So there was one time it was raining, and I know that she had urinated on all her clothes, and it was raining season, so everything she had was wet. She was sleeping on bunk. So I know that I woke up one morning and I smelled urine like at the hem of my nightwear. Honestly, I was really scared. I was like, I think it's bed wet now. But then I was like, how come the urine is just at the hem of my nightwear? It's not my bum side. Like, I was not understanding. That next night, I was so scared to sleep. Like when I finally slept at night, just for me to turn, I said I could not turn. I kept doing like this, I said I could not turn. I just opened my eye and saw her on my bed, sleeping naked on my bed. I told her, I was so angry. I told her, what are you doing on my bed? Who this girl? She not told me, Ada, please don't be angry. I don't have bed. I'm sleeping on bunk. All my back is paining me. I said, why are you not sleeping on my bed? She told me that I've been naked on all my clothes. I'm feeling cold because it was raining that night. She was like, I'm feeling cold. And your bed is very dry and warm. Please let me. I know, but if you sleep on my bed. And after that, but you know you urinated on my bed yesterday. If you urinate again today, how will I dry it? She started begging me, oh, that she please, that she have mercy on her, that she's cold, that she had there's one sickness. She had pneumonia. Oh my God. At that point, I wanted to pity her, but she bedded on my bed. Then both of us
She was in the same situation.
I told her, please, go to your bunk. She started crying that she please, okay, I should borrow my blanket. I said, I cannot borrow you my blanket. You will be on my blanket. She started crying. God, I just tired for that girl, honestly. There was one time she stole someone Bonvita. And they caught her. Do you know they naked her and told her to go around the hostel with the Bonvita on her head, singing, which one they sing for thief? Ajibole. Everybody was saying Ajibole. Oof, wow. Do you know the next day she still stole something else? After that day, everybody just gave up.
You don't come out.
Everybody, when we brought her to Metro said, Efile, it's God that will deliver you. And in JS too, she didn't come back. So, okay, well, this video is getting too long. Let's just end it. And so before we go, we'll just say our food timetable. If you can remember your food timetable, just say it.
Yam and stew Monday morning, afternoon eba and soup. Night was white rice.
Okay, so because of time, I don't know if I should cut this video into 2 parts.
I don't think that's necessary.
It's not necessary. Okay. So just say your best food day. Just say your best food day
was Friday.
Yeah, what was Friday food?
Tea, bread and boiled egg. Afternoon amala, and night rice and beans.
Okay. How about what's your best food day?
That was Wednesday.
So what do you eat on Wednesday?
Wednesday we eat bread and tea. Afternoon, this thing, rice and chicken.
Chicken
and chicken sauce. Yes, chicken.
Yeah.
In the night we just set up like more, but you can add anything you want.
Well, you know we used to have chickens on Children's Day. Anyway,
party.
The day Metro is doing birthday. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. I know this video is a bit long, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please do share to your friends. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment. Yeah, I want to read your comment. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye. And in case